Oh. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. I have a love-hate relationship with the skincare side of TikTok, as we all know. Sometimes I feel like it's really, really good. Like, a lot of the experts are over there, genuine experts. And then sometimes it's just people rubbing, like, you know, the same old shit on their faces, like scrambled egg and, I don't know, fish, I don't know. Whatever weird trend is going on. But I think I found some good hacks. There's a few hacks that I already know work and that I personally use myself or have used myself, but also a few little tips from dermatologists, and I believe we have an esthetician tip in here as well. So I want to share good hacks and some hacks that could potentially be good from the world of TikTok. Let's start off with this one. This video is by Skin by Drazzy. She is a dermatologist, I believe, and we're just going to look at the very first few seconds of this clip.
Beauty hacks only dermatologists know about. Afrin applied to the skin reduces redness and flushing in rosacea.
That's it. So Afrin is an American decongestive relief spray. I don't know what to call it. That this dermatologist is saying can help get rid of redness or calm the redness. Now, I did a little bit of research on this because I was like, why? Why would this happen? I know there used to be a hack where you could use eye drops to do this. And there's an ingredient in Afrin in particular called oxymetazoline hydrochloride. That same ingredient can be found in Vicks Sinex Suva, which is the only version I could find in the UK. So lucky for us, I have this kind of irritated spot on my forehead, so I thought we could apply this first and kind of see how it goes throughout this video, see if there is a reduction in redness at all. I'm not quite sure what the best application technique is, so I have a cotton pad and the Sinex Suva. I'm going to apply it to that, we're going to dab it on, and then we're going to leave it throughout the video and see if anything happens. I wonder if this is menthol. So I'm just going to soak the cotton pad in this and see if it works. It's not like, usually Vicks are known for that kind of vapor rub smell, but it's definitely not that in this spray, thank God, because I think that would really irritate my skin. Although it has got like a little kind of stingy sensation to it. As we're doing this, you can see my redness here as well on my rosacea. So the idea is that this ingredient actually shrinks blood vessels, so it might not work on that spot at all, which now looks really irritated. But let's try it on this red patch here. I mean, it doesn't sting, it's not burning, it's not very irritating. It's a little bit tingly, but we'll see. Quick before shot. Then we'll come back to this at the end of the video and see if it worked. It's meant to be great for people with rosacea, so we'll see. Let's move on to a hack that I really used to love, and I used to do it all the time, and I still think it's pretty good.
Skincare hacks that will save you a lot of money, part 2. Let's go. Okay, this one's a game changer and it will save you a lot of money, and all you need is an old perfume or cologne bottle. And some toner, which I have tons of. And if you don't have toner, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so most people soak their toner in like a cotton pad, and like that weighs so much. So get your old cologne or perfume bottle, take out the nozzle, make sure to wash well, put your toner in, and then use this nozzle to spray. This will literally make your toner last like 2 times longer. You're welcome.
So yes, I used to decant a lot of my toners into a spray bottle, and I still do. I put them in like the CosRX plastic one because I buy a lot of those and I kind of want to recycle and repurpose. So hang on, I have the exact toner here. This is like my 4th bottle of the Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner by Haru Haru. I love this. So I have something even better. I think the aftershave perfume bottles are a little bit fiddly, and you know, sometimes they could be a little bit finicky as well. One thing I picked up when I worked in a salon was actually using one of these spray bottles. This is a long press misty sprayer. I can't remember the exact name of them. They've got like a proper name, but look, I'll show you. And I'll show you compared to an actual perfume bottle as well. So we are just gonna take the toner, take this spray, put toner in there, pop it back on. Okay, and I want you to watch the spray that you get from this. I don't know if you can see it, but look, it's so even. It's like this, oh, you can't see it. It's like this lightweight misty spray, which is very similar to this. And you get like these nice little bursts. But with those, I find you have to spritz all over the face, whereas this is one long spray and you're done. And that's it. And then you can pat that in. I would say this works great if you're doing it in your routine. If you want just a mist to kind of rehydrate throughout the rest of the day, then something like this, yeah, is going to be perfect. And I like how one of these just kind of covers the whole face instantly, and then you're good to go with the rest of your routine. So yeah, it's powerful, but even. Okay, here's one I'm excited to try because I don't quite understand it or know if it will even work.
Using a Woods lamp to see our skin conditions.
From what I found, that Woods lamp is literally just this kind of color light. And it seems like that kind of like white yellowy color is where like the dryness is, dead skin, and orange is like blackheads. So I thought we can kind of like give this a go on my skin and see if we come up with anything. I don't know. Let's see. Right, so this is kind of weird, but I've had to come into my downstairs toilet to film this because it's the only room without any windows. It's gonna go black for a minute. I've got my torch. Oh my god, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna look at my skin. Oh, I really don't like it. You could definitely see some dry areas like on my forehead there. Oh, that's better, there we go. On my forehead, there's definitely like some dehydration. Oh. Look, you can see all the little patch, like the little circles on my nose. But you can see like all the little sebaceous filaments in there. I think this torch is a little bit too strong. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see there. So these like skim my skin. You can see like some dark spots there as well. It looks so like patchy. This would be where I've broken out in the last couple of weeks, and this is what I mean by even if I don't get really bad spots, I'm still left with some dark spots. Whilst they're not always really visible, I always see them. Do you know what I mean? Like when I'm like close to the mirror. Yes, this light is definitely too bright for this. I think that's, I needed one that was took less batteries, I think, but that's so interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna go and exfoliate. Speaking of rehydrating and spritzing throughout your routine, you know that I love to apply toner in between each step of my skincare routine. I feel like it just hydrates my skin better. I like the glow that it gives my skin, and also hydrated skin, damp skin. Supposedly the idea is that it helps products and ingredients penetrate better into the skin. So I want you to watch this really quick.
Skincare hacks in 15 seconds, part 1. After applying a high concentration hyaluronic acid serum, use a higher water content or gel type moisturizer right after to force feed your skin with hydration. The plump and glow you'll get from this is insane. Dry skin, bye-bye. Merry skincare.
So one comment I always get is what an excessive amount of toner I use between each step of my skincare routine. And I know it is. I know. I'm perfectly aware. Literally, what Young showed you there is all you have to do. So the idea is that these like hyaluronic acid serums, these hydrating serums are as such because they contain hyaluronic acid or hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid or sodium hyaluronate, any of the hyaluronic acid family, right? So once you apply your serum and then you use a higher content water moisturizer, the serum's going to grab all that water, all that hydration, and plump out your skin. It'll give you a nice natural glow without being dewy. It will hydrate your skin if you don't like that dewy look. For an extra dose of hydration, just apply your serum onto slightly damp skin, serum, then go with the moisturizer. But yes, you do not have to do the 7 spritzes of toner that I like to do in my skincare routine. You do not have to do that. So before we move on to the next hack, let's have a look at the dermatologist tip actually works. So this was applying the nasal spray to the cheek, and if we compare it to before, I think it's worked a bit. I think it has worked. My other flare-up on the other side isn't as bad, but yeah, I believe it worked. It hasn't worked on the red spot because there's no blood vessels there. I'm not sure why I thought that would work. But yeah, definitely on the cheek, it's definitely stopped some of my rosacea flushing. It looks a lot calmer, and my skin isn't irritated by any of the other ingredients within this, so I might have to keep this on hand to kind of like calm my skin down. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, that corner's quite bad. I'll take a picture of this later and see if it's worked on the corner of my nose. Okay, so one comment I get a lot is, what have you got on your skin right now because it is glowing? And I really appreciate that, thank you. I do love glowing skin. And one thing I always say is it's just the product I'm about to show you. So listen to this.
I can almost guarantee you that if you've ever looked at a girl and been like, oh my god, her skin is so perfect and glowy, how does it do that naturally? She's not wearing any makeup. She was wearing sunscreen. She was wearing SPF 30, baby. Minimum. Get on it.
So yes, a lot of the time it's just the sunscreen I've been using. And I've got so many sunscreens that I feel are kind of almost like a primer in the sense that they make your skin look pretty like smooth. They even out some of your skin tone. I'm just gonna grab my favorite one. So recently I am non-stop using the Ultraviolet SPF 50 Supreme Screen. I'm gonna apply it on camera. Let's see if we can get like a little before shot of my skin before applying this. And you won't see a huge difference. But this one is ever so slightly tinted and is kind of like marketed as a bit of a primer, and what you'll see is it gives a more natural looking glow with a bit of evenness to it. There we go, and once it's kind of settled down for a minute, you kind of let it seep into the skin. See, it adds this glow and the shine to your skin without feeling greasy or looking greasy. I think it's taken away some of the redness. The spot looks a little less angry in my opinion. It might just be me and the illusion. But yes, one of my favorite things to do to add that glow without having to do all the hydration steps that I do, or serums that give you a glow, is just use sunscreen. You get ever so tinted ones as well if you want that kind of like idea of slight kind of more even skin tone. But I do find that a lot of Western sunscreen brands nowadays actually kind of advertise their face sunscreens as primers. They do have those primer qualities in the sense that it kind of gives you smoother looking skin. And the more and more your skin just settles down after rubbing it with sunscreen, the more it kind of like just looks a lot more even. I don't know, is it just me? I don't know. I didn't have it glow before, right? I don't know. So there we go. Those are some hacks that I use or that I wanted to try, and I think they're all pretty relatively good. I definitely want to experiment a bit more with this. I'm not sure how often I can apply this to my skin whilst being irritant free. I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. But let me know if you have any actual hacks from TikTok that you really enjoy and now use all the time. Leave that in the comments down below. But you can watch some more hacky kind of stuff here. I don't know. I'll put something here and some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.